Hi everyone, it's Tanja from Tanja Kraus Horsemanship, and I am joining you live this morning from Tallebudgera Pony Club, where we have the second day of our Liberty Clinic kicking off shortly in about 15 minutes or so. Everyone's starting to roll in, and I thought I'd drop in and have a chat to you guys, bring you another reflection or a thought from my walk. And what I wanted to talk about this morning was a concept that I talk about a lot in clinics, which is to be a heat-seeking missile for what you want, and to ignore everything that you don't want. So quite often, whether we're on the ground or at Liberty or whether we're riding, I always say to people, you need to be a heat-seeking missile for what you're looking for. So you can reward the horse as quickly as possible, and you need to ignore the stuff that you don't want. Sometimes we get ourselves involved in what we don't want, and we feel like we need to correct it instead of just letting it bypass and just really focusing on what it is that we want. So, in terms of that concept, it's really easy to think about that concept when we're working with our horses. It's not so easy to apply it. You do have to train yourself to apply it. But something that I have been thinking about lately, and a way that I think that we can help ourselves or train ourselves to be always looking for what it is that we want, or for looking for the greatness, is to actually practice it in our day-to-day lives. So the first thing that we can do, there's two little exercises that I can share with you that we can do basically on a day-to-day basis, no matter where you are and what you're doing. So the first one is a bit of a self-assessment or a bit of a consciousness exercise in terms of, when you're driving or whether you're at the shops, what is it that you see? What is it that you're commenting on or that you're noticing all the time? When you're driving along in your vehicle, do you notice the bad drivers? Do you notice the negatives? The traffic's really crappy, or look at that piece of crap car, or that thing looks like it's about to break down, or that's an ugly car, that's a disgusting color. Things like that. Is that what your running dialogue is in your head when you're driving along? Or are you looking at vehicles and going, oh wow, that's a beautiful car, and that's a pretty color, and look at the blue sky, and it's a beautiful day, and traffic's a little bit slow this morning, but I'm sure we're all going to get there safely, and things like that. It's what you're unconsciously training your mind to look for is what you're practicing. So if you're one of those people that's constantly looking at the flaws or the negatives, and the other time that you can do it is at the supermarket or at the shops. If you're walking through the shops and you're doing the same thing, if you're sort of looking at people and you're going, oh, that's an ugly dress, and oh gee, he's pretty big, and oh, she's short, and he's this and she's that, and all that sort of stuff. Are you a heat-seeking missile for the flaws or the undesirable things? And that's your opinion of undesirable things. I'm not saying it's a world opinion or anything like that. Or are you walking through the shop saying, oh, that's a pretty haircut on that lady, on what a gorgeous dress, and oh, he's got really clean shoes, oh, that's a nice haircut, and all those sorts of things. So the self-reflection is just us being conscious about what it is that our dialogue is and what we are looking for on a regular basis. I think it's human nature to sort of observe things and notice things, but we are going to be in a pattern by now. At this age in our lives, we are going to be in a pattern of looking and commenting on negatives or looking and commenting on positives. So the first exercise is a self-awareness exercise to realize what it is that you're doing. And the second exercise is to actually start to practice commenting on the positives. So, when I'm driving along, I like to try and find all the positives that I'm, within the traffic. So, nice color of car that I like, or a nice shape of vehicle, or, whatever it is. Or if I'm driving through a nice part of the city or country or wherever I am. And, you can do it anywhere. Supermarkets, shopping centres, at the airport, while you're driving, just start to really focus on all the positives and start to think. And sometimes you have to work hard, sometimes you're looking around and you're kind of going, oh, but all these cars are bombs, or, all these people don't dress well, in my opinion, or whatever it is. And you have to really start to teach yourself to go, well, no, what's the positive here? What can I comment comment on that is what's a positive observation. And if you're practicing that in your day-to-day life, it's going to become easier and second nature when you're working with your horse to be looking for the positives and to be looking for, oh, you know, that was a nice transition, or, you know, he may be a little rushed, but the transition was nice, or, you know, he may be a little bit distracted, but the trot seems to be nice, or whatever it is. You're teaching yourself to look for the positives, and when you look for the positives and you start rewarding the positives, your training sessions become a lot easier because your horse starts to feel empowered and he starts to feel good about himself. So that was something I just wanted to share with you guys this morning. It's an absolutely stunning day here on the Gold Coast. I'm very, very blessed to be here today. Sunday, if anyone wants to come down and fence it, we're at Tallabudgera Pony Club. We've got a Liberty Clinic going on. It's blue skies, the sun is high in the sky, it's gorgeous and warm already. I'll be taking this vest off soon. I hope wherever you are that you have a wonderful Sunday planned. I hope that you have an enjoyable day and you've been having a great time with your horses. So I will talk to you all soon, and thanks for watching.